Stop ruining your screws, burning out your bits, and wasting your money. A shocking 90% of DIYers use their cordless drills completely wrong. They think a drill is just plug and play, but they have no idea what half of these buttons and numbers actually do. Today, as a professional technician, I am going to show you every single hidden feature of your cordless drill, hammer drill, and impact driver, and how to master them step by step. If you are new here, welcome to our 655 Legends. Smash that subscribe button and let's get into the workshop. Let's start at the very front, the keyless chuck. Have you ever had your drill bit completely stop spinning inside the wood while the drill motor is still screaming? That is because you didn't lock it properly. Most people just spin this collar by hand and think it's tight. Here is the pro technician trick. Slide your bit straight in. Make sure it's centered, not crooked. Hold the front collar firmly with one hand and give the trigger a quick, gentle squeeze. But wait, you're not done. Give it one final manual twist until you hear that solid click. Now that bit is locked in like a vice and will never slip. Next up, the most ignored feature on the entire tool, the torque clutch ring. What do all these numbers mean? Many people leave it on the drill icon all the time because they want maximum power. But if you do that on soft wood or drywall, you will sink the screw right through the wall or strip the head completely. These numbers control how much twisting power the drill has before it slips. Watch this. On setting 3, the drill stops with a loud clack, clack, clack the second the screw is perfectly flush. The tool does the brain work for you. Save the drill icon only for when you are actually drilling holes with drill bits. Now look at the top of your drill. You see a switch with number 1 and number 2. This is your drill's transmission. Most people think speed 2 is faster, so it must be stronger. That is wrong. Speed 2 is high speed but low torque. It is perfect for drilling clean, fast holes in wood or plastic. Speed 1 is slow speed, but maximum torque. Think of it like first gear in a tractor. If you are driving a massive, heavy timber screw, switch to speed 1. It gives you pure mechanical muscle and stops your wrist from getting twisted off. But what if you need to drill into a solid brick wall or concrete? A standard drill will just glide on top, smoke, and ruin your expensive bit in seconds. That is where the hammer drill setting comes in. Switch your mode collar to the hammer icon. Inside the drill, 2 ridged metal plates now slap against each other. It doesn't just spin, it punches forward thousands of times a minute. Here is a big doubt people have. They think they need to push with all their weight. Don't do that. Just hold steady, medium pressure, let the hammer do the chipping, and watch that concrete turn to dust instantly. Now let's talk about the main trigger. This isn't just an on and off switch. It is a variable speed accelerator, exactly like the gas pedal in your car. If you just smash the trigger down instantly, your drill bit will jump, wander across the surface, and scratch your project. Here is the technician's secret. Feather the trigger. Press it just a tiny bit to start your hole or your screw perfectly straight at a slow, controlled speed. Once the bit bites into the material and holds its own weight, then you can squeeze it all the way down and blast it home. Control first, speed second. Right above the trigger, you have this push-pin switch. This dictates your direction. Push it from the left side so it sticks out on the right. That is forward mode, or clockwise, used for driving screws and drilling holes. Push it from the right side, that is reverse, used for backing screws out or pulling a drill bit cleanly out of a deep hole. But here is the safety feature 90% of people ignore. Push that pin exactly halfway until it sits dead center. Look at that, the trigger is completely locked. Always put your drill in center lock whenever you are changing bits or throwing the tool into your bag. It stops the drill from accidentally spinning and tearing up your hands. let's look at this tiny LED light right above the battery or right under the chuck. You might think this is just a cheap flashlight, but as a technician who works inside dark engine bays and deep boat hulls, this light is a lifesaver. Here is the trick. You don't need to spin the drill to turn the light on. Just feather the trigger ever so slightly, just enough to activate the switch without spinning the motor. The LED will light up your target perfectly, so you can line up your screwdriver bit with the screw head in pitch darkness. Most modern drills will even keep the light shining for about 10 seconds after you let go of the trigger so you can inspect your work. No flashlights, no headlamps, just pure efficiency. Finally, now let's talk about the heart of your cordless drill, the lithium-ion battery. When you look at the bottom, you'll see two numbers that confuse almost everybody: volts and amp hours. Here is how to understand them easily. Think of voltage as the size of your engine and amp hours as the size of your fuel tank. Voltage is pure muscle. A 12-volt drill is lightweight and perfect for small household jobs. But if you are drilling heavy steel or mixing concrete, you need an 18 or 20-volt tool. Higher voltage means more twisting power to blast through tough materials without stalling the motor. Now look at the number next to R, which stands for amp hours. You might see 2 amp hours, 4 amp hours, or even 6. This has nothing to do with power, it dictates your runtime. A 5 amp hour battery has a massive fuel tank compared to a 2 amp hour pack. It will let you work all day on the job site without stopping to charge. As a technician, my advice is simple. Match your voltage to the toughness of your job and get higher amp hours if you hate waiting around for batteries to charge. And that wraps it up for this breakdown. If this video helped you understand your tool a little bit better, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and join the DIY Inventor Buddy community. We are growing fast, and I'd love to have you along for the next build. Now I want to hear from you. If you have any extra tips, tricks, or information about this that I missed, please leave a comment down below. Your insights help everyone else watching, and I love reading through your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, keep inventing, and I'll see you in the next video.